somebody in my position who has transitioned, I worked very, very hard. They were able to change the gender markers. I love President Trump. I don't know who underneath him was putting this thing together, that all federal documents, it has to be your biological sex at birth. Recently, I had my passport. I had to get it renewed. Comes back gender marker M. So I fill out all the proper forms. I'm not calling anybody. I'm not calling the president. I got his personal cell number. I'm not calling anybody. I'm going to see if I can fix this myself. And I'm trying to figure out at this point what to do. I don't blame President Trump. I love him. I have not talked to the president. I was in Mar-a-Lago 2 months ago. Wrote a letter explaining all of this to him, how it's affecting me and a lot of other people. Unfortunately, he wasn't there that weekend.
This is called a consequence. Actions have consequences. Elections have consequences. Why are you so surprised? We all knew this going in. So did you, Caitlyn. Where did you think all of these conversations about so-called boys and women's sports and bathrooms was headed? Oh, I see. You didn't think that this was gonna happen to you. You thought that you were going to be able to keep all of that heterosexual cisgender white male privilege when you transitioned. That's not how it works, Caitlyn. You gave up a lot of that privilege when you transitioned. You still got money, but look at you finally learning what it feels like to be marginalized. Look at you being impacted by the choices that you made. And you can't even say that Trump and MAGA betrayed you because they told you this is what they were going to do. So I don't know why you're crying and saying you don't blame President Trump. Yeah, blame yourself. You may not have kept all that privilege, but you sure did keep all of that arrogance. You know, Caitlyn, by joining in on these stupid culture war debates and making claims about trans people that you knew were sensationalist, you have put countless trans people at enormous risk. And it's hilarious that you talk about how hard you work to get all of this stuff done when you have money. You have any idea what it's like for trans people in our communities who are struggling to get by because they can't find jobs and they can't find housing? You have no idea what it's like to struggle, not even as a trans person. I don't think that you should be going through this, but I won't waste any energy feeling bad for you. The people in my community who are struggling to get by because of this administration, they don't have the same kind of protection that you do. I, for one, cannot wait for you to feel the heaviness of the consequences of your actions, especially when you realize that your wealth and your access can't do shit for you. You made your bed, girl.